that they could be a 4 seed. New Prague is a bit of a variable. They don't play a lot of Section 1 teams. This Eagan team beat Century John Marshall, so Coach Taylor feels that a win over Eagan would be big for Lakeville North. And keep in mind, North lost to Eagan first time through 4-2. But he believes that a win over Eagan can be significant because Eagan beat a team, JM Century, out of the section. Lakeville South seems a pretty solid lock for the number 1 seed. Century beat Owatonna in the one game and tied the Huskies in their other game. So Century would have the leg up on Owatonna, and then where Owatonna, New Prague, and Lakeville North all slot together is to be determined. As Eagan up 1-0, the goal coming from Lockenmeyer on a breakaway, unassisted. The goal came at 16:03 of period number 1. North going from right to left as we watch from the Luther Burnsville Hyundai broadcast booth, more or less at center ice here at Ames Arena. Out front, bounces through the crease, slammed it, it's in, it's a goal for Caden Decker. Right place, right time, knocked it in, it's 1-1, 34 seconds in to the period. Caden Decker on the goal, that'll be number 1 for him. And Lakeville North squares things up 34 seconds in. Catch the assists here in a moment. Here it comes. Caden Decker, goal number 1. I guess unassisted, maybe it went off some other people because there were certainly other Panthers in there deep as well. So Decker on the goal. I'm surrounded by Lakeville North guys. Would that be his first career goal then as well? That first career goal, so he didn't score last year. Okay, just checking. So first career goal for Caden Decker, the sophomore forward. He had 7 assists. Now my clock is messed up. Sorry about that. Trying to do 3 things at once. Shot, didn't get all the way through. That was taken by Wood. Lakeville North did graduate a lot of the top scorers off their team last season, so as Peterson dashes in after the puck, certainly looking for a new generation of players to score. And then the injury to Tyler Arneson, which came during fall hockey, as I understand it. We had a whistle and a stoppage and a penalty on Weiland for the second time. Second period, 1:15. My clock is actually pretty accurate. Cross-checking. They're announcing it as Wieland. I've been told it's Weiland. I'm going with Weiland. Pass to the corner. Robbins. So this is the second power play for Eagan. Eagan 14% on the season, 0 for 1 tonight. Shot through a screen by Robbins. Shot taken by Martin, the senior D. Out front, Robbins puts him up ahead again. So for the second time, Eagan will grab the lead in the game. This time it comes on a power play goal at 1:33. 1:33. Eagan on the goal. Robbins. Power play. Robinson? Moore. Robbins. From Moore. Robbins from Moore. So Eagan answers quickly, 2-1 Wildcats. Early on, period number 2, the fireworks are going here at Ames. Oh, looking for a stretch pass, breakaway kind of a sprint for Moline. That didn't happen. Now back in his own zone is Brunello. He ended up dropping that off, I think, for Zwerdling. Now lost out front, point blank, big save by Eigner. Point blank try for Woog, and Eigner makes a huge save to keep this game 2-1. Shots are 17-7, so Eagan's advantage in scoring opportunities is certainly adding up. Face off. Right there in front, backhand goal. That appears to be Lockenmeyer with his second goal of the game. Lockenmeyer it is. Lockenmeyer at the 2:06 mark. Eagan, two quick back-to-back goals. And the Wildcats now lead 3-1. 3-1 Eagan. Shots 18-7. Lockenmeyer. Clark, I believe, on the assist. 22 Clark will get the assist for Eagan. North has it deep in the zone. Now it comes out to the blue line, kept in by Conboy. Here come the Wildcats with numbers. Clark shot it high, bangs off the back glass. Wood steps up from his spot at the point. Drawn along the back to Clark, out front. There's a shot and a goal. I believe that it is Coink Prong that scored. And now 4-1 as Eagan responds to North, evening it up. Coink Prong. Time is 2:48. And we have a Lakeville North timeout. So we will pause as well as a timeout is called.
Construction is a proud sponsor of the Lakeville North Panthers. Were you affected by storm damage this summer? Our experts are here to help. Since 2011, homeowners have trusted Capital Construction with all things roofing, siding, windows, and gutters. We're the highest rated and awarded in the metro and have been voted Minnesota's best 6 times. Use our damage assessment tool by scanning the QR code and learn the exact dates and how many times your roof was hit by extreme weather.
I'm Jill from the Jill Henning State Farm Agency in Lakeville. The winner of this competition will be the team that excels at the little things. At the Jill Henning State Farm Agency, we are committed to the little things. Whether it's answering your call and resolving what you need quickly, going the extra mile to ensure you have a smooth claims experience, or making sure you understand what coverage you need so you don't end up with too much or too little. Stop by the Jill Henning State Farm Agency on Kenwood Trail in Lakeville, or check us out online at jillhenning.net to see what our client reviews have to say about working with us.
Timeout brought to you by Thrive End Financial Advisor Scott Kretschmar. Take a timeout to think about your retirement. Are you on track to reach your goals? If you want to talk strategy, call Scott at 952-277-2612. 4-1. Eagan has come out of the locker room with their breezers on fire. Oh, that shot just wide. Kerr triggers it. Eigner has made some great saves, but some of these opportunities have just been too good. Lakeville North getting outshot 19-7, and they've had some very good scoring chances on the 7 shots. Deflected wide, circling and cycling in the corner, Robbins. Robbins drops for Kerr. Kerr had his pocket picked by Bachmeyer. He'll take it through center ice. He's got Peterson on the backside. All the way around the back of the net for Bachmeyer. Leaves it, thrown toward by Schultz, and that bangs out of the far corner. Zwerdling at center. Loose puck picked up on the fly by Forrester. He skates in and risks a shot into Eigner, and he'll hold on. Lakeview Bank money moment of the game. Lakeview Bank's painted underneath the center ice here at Ames Arena. We'll look for a play to talk about that Lakeview Bank money moment of the game, which right now might be shaping up as the 3 goals for Eagan that came in 1 minute and 15 seconds. Kind of the deciding factor unless North can rally from a 4-1 deficit 4 minutes into the period. Second period, lots of hockey still to go. Almost turned over to St. John, but protecting and taking it around the back is Murray. Murray, one of the captains, headman too strong for O'Leary. Weiland flings it back out to center. Puck in the north zone. Rink wide to St. John. Back across and high in the air all the way down, and they'll let him play on. Prouty behind his net. Now forcing a turnover. St. John shoots. Goal by Lakeville North. St. John slams it home, and North starts their rally back. St. John on the goal. Time 4:12. For St. John, that's goal number 6 on the season. And it's 4-2. Here comes the announcement. Caden St. John. Moline on the assist. Moline on the assist on the St. John goal. So in 1:15, Eagan scored 3 times. Lakeville North has got one of those back. 4-2 game in favor of the Wildcats. Back behind the net is Decker. He scored the first goal. He'll pass that out top to Gilquist. Cox shot kicked out of there. Blocked along its path by Martin. Then they work it forward for Coink Brong, but it was intercepted. Back in his own end is Murray. Puts on the brakes as Peterson attacks. And Martin, outlet. Coink Prong got a piece of it. Weiland tips it forward. And then a steal by Bachmeyer. The hard backhand pass didn't get very far. Then Moore lost it. And meanwhile, we've got a whistle and a penalty is coming up. Second period, time of the penalty on Weiland for a third time. And this is, 5:45? Minor penalty has been assessed to Lakeville North number 4, so 2 minutes for hooking. And hooking is the call. This will be the third power play. Eagan cashed in pretty quick on their last power play opportunity. They're 1 for 2. 4-2 game, Eagan. Pass forward on the right wall is Moore, the leading scorer for the team. Shot toward the goal. That comes hard off of Eigner out to the blue line. Kerr dumps to the corner. Pass to a man cutting up the slot was Murray. They don't make the connection. Martin with a drive, wide right. Chopped at then by North's Brunello. Brunello again, not quite able to clear. Fighting everyone off is Murray, sets it over, one-timer wide, poked at as it came off the back wall by J.J. Cox. And a whistle. Now, it looked like they signaled high stick. I think might just be playing it with the high stick is what Eagan is guilty of. So a faceoff will happen deep in the Wildcat zone with 10.5 minutes to go in the second period. 4-2 Wildcats. So offensive zone faceoff for the shorthanded Panthers. Minute 10 to go power play. Pass to Clark. He had back-to-back assists, by the way, on the goals by Lockenmeyer and Coink Prong. Clark, back-to-back assists. Prouty sets it over. Shot. Stopped and banged off the back dasher. Now it is O'Leary around the back of the net. Passes out front. They had Clark marked up pretty well. No chance for him to just get a free opportunity on goal. Now a pass misses and tossed down the ice by Cox. 40 seconds in penalty kill time yet to come for the Panthers. Here's a steal. St. John, shot, missed. Rebound came hard off those dasher boards. The puck bounces hard off that back wall, and St. John knew it and almost turned it into a shorthanded goal. Now a backhand wraparound, and then Moline can't get to the loose puck as it was poked away. Coink Prong in. And can't get off a shot. Good back check by Cox. Then O'Leary. Coink Prong. Prouty falling down, shoots it wide. Time done on the penalty, and close. Puck goes off the back of the net. North is at full strength with 9 minutes to go in the period. And a stoppage in the corner. Jill Henning State Farm intermission report. We'll be right around the corner, 9 minutes away. JV went to Eagan tonight, 3-0. Oh, so 7:52. Moline slash. This will be the fourth power play now for Eagan. That's why the whistle was. Passed into the corner. So Eagan with the man advantage again. They lead 4-2 with one power play goal in 3 tries so far. This is their fourth. Martin, shot, pad, save, cleared forward, not out. Kerr feeds to the right. That's more than a backhand try. Looking to go high with Robbins. Robbins, who has one of the goals in this game for Eagan. Puck corralled by Martin, excuse me. Now it is Murray who skates behind his net. Conboy ready to provide some resistance, the big freshman for North. Pass a little bit behind Moore. Kicked it forward. Moore passes back to him. Moore at the dot. Give and go. Puck goes behind the net. Minute on the power play yet. Shot. Stopped. Goes off the right shoulder, it looked like, of Eigner. Cross-ice pass. Nice steal that time by Conboy. He drives that down the ice, and Gley will fire it forward himself, catching Lakeville North on a change, almost a 2-on-1. Moore skates in. He shoots at the near side and pulled it. And North forces it out to center ice for Martin. Martin taps it forward for Robbins. Eagan still has a half minute on the power play, leading 4-2 as we've gone past the midway point of the second period here at Ames Arena. North killing a penalty for a third time in this period, fourth time in the game, and Eagan has one power play goal. Clark, chased by St. John. Clark passes out front, kind of lulling everyone to sleep. And O'Leary with that opportunity, crashing up the slot. And again, they look right out front to Clark this time. That comes through. North is at full strength with 7 minutes to go in the second. St. John scored shortly after Eagan ripped off 3 straight goals. And there is a whistle and a stoppage with just under 7 minutes to play in the second. Lakeville North, the last 2 seasons, has been section runner-up. They'll have some work to do this season after heavy graduation and then the early season injury to their leading scorer coming back. But history holds that North shines at postseason time. That shot by Coink Prong was defended by Baker out there for North. Number 25 is a junior, Brody Baker. He's got the puck right now, in fact. He goes over to Gilchrist. Gilchrist ahead for Sullivan. Sullivan passes in, and it kind of was dropped off the edge of the blade of St. John. Good-looking play. North just didn't finish it. Scoring chances have been few. They've been good, the scoring chances, but they've been few and far between for the Panthers. Wood gets hammered by Moline, I believe. And North on the attack. St. John tries to cross over. The puck is swept away from the front of the net by Wood. Lockenmeyer, he's got 2 goals already. Drops this one off. Shot. Eigner save on the drive by Clark, and he'll hang on with just under 6 minutes to play in period number 2. Franzen Bank and Trust Panther of the Week will be covered at second intermission. We're at the Luther Burnsville Hyundai broadcast booth for tonight's game. Lakeville North trailing 4-2 to the Wildcats. This was the final score in the first meeting, 4-2 Eagan. The teams split their games last season, North winning 7-4 here and Eagan winning 3-2 at the Civic Arena in Eagan. Right behind the net, turning, shooting, blocked. Blocked nicely by Zwerdling. Now to the puck is Woog. Cox in front of him. Woog circles. And again, and then misses his man O'Leary. Behind the net, Cox tries to rim it hard. And that stayed in the zone. Nice effort by the Wildcat skater who kept it in. Murray walks along the goal line. Murray put it out front. It's in Conboy's skates, tipped to the corner. Cox gets over there. Then Robbins passed it. And a little too much footwork, too much traffic, and they are onside, but the puck got out in front of them. Thompson was skating in with Decker. What looked like it could be a 2-on-0 developing didn't quite happen for North. Down under 5 to play in the period, 4-2 Eagan. Gilquist behind his net. Wildcats in the midst of a change. Gilquist, that's touched at center ice. And Gley will play it back around the far wall. Tipped out to center by Robbins. Gilquist gets to it for the Panthers. And Gilquist's pass is stolen away by Martin. Brunello rims it in, stopped by Gley. Martin comes forward all the way through center. Martin forced to the wall by Brunello. And then Peterson with the puck. Ahead, North skaters are in, and the pass knocked down. That was Schultz. We have a delayed penalty on Eagan. This will be the first penalty of the game on the Wildcats. It comes at 13:09. Number 12 is Martin. And the first power play chance for Lakeville North in a game they trail 4-2, fairly late second period. Now, Lakeville North, only about 11% on the power play. Slashing, by the way, the call. Long pass, tipped. Peterson chips it deeper. Back for it is Murray. 2-on-2 along the back wall. Streaking out of there is Kerr, Hudson Kerr Sr. Second leading scorer lost the puck. Pass down low. Peterson point blank sent it high. Kept in the zone, Conboy. Finds Bachmeyer. All the way back to Conboy. Pass deflected. Peterson shovels it along the back wall. Still a minute 15 in the power play. No hurry for North. Conboy all the way back across to Bachmeyer. Plays a little catch with Brunello, I believe that is. Shot, well, pass down low. Was looking for Thompson. Didn't quite connect. Conboy slips. This is Thompson now. Fed right side. Nothing there. Brunello over to Conboy. He looks. Backdoor kind of look on that other side for Bachmeyer. That was knocked down. Walking in Brunello. Conboy, shot goes off a leg. Here's Bachmeyer with the shot. Stopped and then cleared ahead. Tipped ahead but not out. Eagan gets another crack at it, clears it down the ice with a half minute. It's a long change, but Eagan will change 3 of their 4 penalty killers. And the one who stayed on the ice got to the puck, Murray, and flung it through center. Down to 20 on the power play, 2:10 in the period, 4-2 Eagan. Shot blocked by Wood. And North loses it out of the zone with 15. Now down to 12, 11, 10 on the power play. That one missed Decker, and that's actually an icing call on Lakeville North. With 7 seconds remaining in the power play opportunity here for the Panthers, a game they trail 4-2. Under 2 to play in the second. Defensive zone draw for North. 5 on the power play for North. Decker gets that one over to Baker. Eagan at full strength. Coink Prong with Baker shadowing him. Now loose puck Thompson. Thompson reverses engines, feeds to Decker. Decker centered it. Conboy on the right side. Chops at it. Now Conboy had it momentarily. Stolen away by Clark. Clark will lug through center ice. Drop pass. Shot. Big save to deny Lockenmeyer a potential hat trick tally. Shots, by the way, 26-9 in the period. 12-4 is the shot differential in favor of Eagan. Eagan averages just over 3 goals a game. They give up about 3.5 a game. Lakeville North averages just over 2 a game, and they give up 3.5 a game. Gilquist triggers it around the corner. Moline gets run off the puck, however, by Steinke. Steinke reaches back for it, walks into the zone, shot, and Eigner says, look what I got. Just under a minute to go in the second period. Fan Appreciation Day here at Ames. We've got a very nice crowd on hand, no doubt about it. Fans love to stand at arena level, ice level, behind each goal. A lot of people do that. That's where I'll stand if I'm not doing this. Love watching that angle of things. North clears it down the ice. We have no icing here. Hard around by Kerr. And Gilquist will go get it. And then get run off. Creates a loose puck. Shot. Saved by Eigner. That's as big as any. Late in the period, Eagan went ahead 1-0 late in the first. There was under a minute to go. Lakeville North evened it early in the second, but then Eagan went on a 3-goal run over a minute and 15-second period. Lakeville North stemmed the flow by scoring just after that strong run by the Wildcats. Kind of a loose puck just lying there for a bit. Robbins gets to it. Kerr put that one through the low slot, nobody home. And now Murray. Decker hassling him. Martin. Yeah, Thompson getting in the mix. This is Moore, and then Murray tosses it in. Eigner will let Cox take that one around the back. Flipped forward, corralled by Martin. Banked into the offensive zone. Flying after it is Moore. Angling him to the wall, Zwerdling. Puck slips out toward the front. Conboy protects as the period comes to an end. So that's going to do it for the second period. It was a big one for the Wildcats as they score 3 times in a very short amount of time, and they are in control going to intermission, but we've got 17 more minutes of regulation hockey yet in front of us. Lakeville North trailing Eagan by a score of 4-2 on the Jill Henning State Farm Intermission Report. Jill Henning, your Lakeville State Farm agent. Call 952-895-9596 for a quote. Jill Henning State Farm, a proud supporter of all high school sports and activities in Lakeville. The Jill Henning State Farm Intermission Report.
Turbulence of the last few years, it's more important than ever to have a home team advantage working for you. Liz Sandwick of Sandwick Real Estate Group with Coldwell Banker Realty is here to coach you through the process of buying or selling your home. Not only does Liz have all of the knowledge and tools to help you achieve your goals, but she lives in, works, and supports the Lakeville community. Check out her consistent 5-star reviews online. Find out more about Liz Sandwick and Sandwick Real Estate Group with Coldwell Banker Realty by visiting sandwickrealestategroup.com or call 952-491-3685 today.
At Luther Burnsville Hyundai, we're more than just your local Hyundai dealership. We're part of the community. Many of our employees live in or even graduated from the Lakeville North area. That's why we get excited every time a young Panther gets his or her first wheels at 16. We also take pride in selling safe,